This is chapter 9 and the concluding chapter. You now fully comprehend how to hack the law of attraction to work for you, not against you. You now understand that the law of attraction is not this magic wand that is supposed to make your dreams come true. You use the law of attraction by using your mind to create gravitational fields within your energies, systems, vibrational outputs. That the law of attraction is also the law of friction. As such, both forces hypnotize the rhythm of the environment within the confines of a defined space in time. The law of attraction will literally siphon or add energy to masses of bodies within a space to harmonize the space to vibrate as close as possible as the predominant energy blueprint within a space. That drastic opposing energies with mass polarized frequencies will be violently separated by the law of attraction. You also now understand that this universal law operates at a quantum level and works before you can even think about it. You must learn to focus on your highest visions of self by focusing all your energies so that your vision becomes inexorable and hard to change. Doing this will cause the universe to hack the law of attraction to violently move all energy around you to match the frequency of the energetic construct experience you created. You now understand how to hack the law of attraction. I have simplified it for you here for absolute clarity. If you are still confused, it is because you have strong dissonance or resistant thoughts. It means you have massive entropy attempting to convince you otherwise. It tells you that you know better and that it is not your fault. Entropy is telling you to stay in the false comfort zone that is bringing you much pain and suffering. Entropy lies to you and desires to steal your energy by making you idle and waiting. It wants to convince you that someone else is coming to the rescue to solve all your problems. It tells you that doing something different is fearful and that something negative will happen to you. In fact, the opposite is true. You passively doing nothing about your negative situations is what is causing your pain and suffering. Your fear of failure is creating what you don't want to happen: failure. You now understand that classical physics is ubiquitous in your life's affairs. You now know that the first principle of thermodynamics says all energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but essentially changes form. You understand entropy is a law that makes you move out of your comfort zone. You know that if you do not respond, your systems of atomic energy will increase and devolve towards a state of maximum entropy. Your vibration, as it currently is, essentially does not qualify you to receive your desired vision, since the laws of force have cemented inexorably your reality, which matches your frequency outputs. Entropy adds to this energy, and the laws of magnetic attraction cement what you are and who you are. As such, you do not know that you need a massive external force to act against your current energy projections, since your present life, as it stands right now, exists in its state of inexorable motion. If this state is to be changed drastically, you must multiply the force and momentum of the energy signature of your dreams. Adding more focused energy will accelerate you from your present inexorable state. You learn about the systems you must engage to propel your atomic energy systems forward. Also, accept that since every action of force and energy has an equal opposite reaction, expect to be pushed back by opposing contrasting forces as you add mass to your desired vision. You will experience opposing forces because principles of relativity teach you that opposing concepts of observable phenomena or energy defined through words of integrated thinking exists because their opposite definitions exist. You can experience happiness because you can also experience sadness. Your experience of strength can be only relative to weakness. Love can be a concept because hate is also a discernible concept. You can quantify prosperity because you can experience lack and poverty. Accept that you can progress in your vision by adding conscious particle flow from your mind to activate that vision. This action will help you gravitate toward your desired experience. Always remember your vision's energy is exerting force against what you don't want, for it is cemented and inexorable by the law of attraction. Your absolute unrelenting vision and persistence will add enough energy and force to create enough constructive resonance to become a stronger, more powerful destructive dissonance to the negative you are experiencing. Accept this as part of the creative process and accept that if you desire to be the hero of your experience, you must accept the hero's journey. Accept that classical physics is relevant to your ability to hack the law of attraction. Also, that quantum mechanics is emerging via defined laws, an entire spectrum of interpretations for life. Particle wave duality taught you that your observation collapses the wave function of particles and places them as tiny particles defined by time and space. Your conscious awareness of energy serves to cement and make atomic structures inexorable. Thus, your ability to decide and observe your highest vision of self as an imagined reality collapses the potential wave function of that reality to place it as inexorable in your reality. But it only happens until it reaches critical mass. So observe your dreams into existence via your imagination. Accept that your unwanted reality feeds you the energy you can use to exert massive force and acceleration to your mental desire constructs or desires. The uncertainty principle lets you break out of the self-created mental boxes confining you. The uncertainty principle teaches you it is okay to accept what is happening to you. As you perceive your emotions being negatively hypercharged by unwanted events or experiences, you can learn to use such energy as a launchpad to create enough energy to move you out of your undesired atomic state. Yes, you can escape the environment causing you mass distress and pain and create something better by learning to use the energy generated by negative experiences. You do so by choosing to observe something else. Particle wave duality also taught you about constructive interference and destructive interference. It teaches you that systems of atomic structure can be eroded or constructed. That thoughts objectively can have a positive designation or negative designation. Using your mind to observe your reality to discern and inventory your habitual thinking and speaking patterns, and then designate a probable negative or positive factor can help you objectively see where you stand concerning what you desire. These principles will help you create massive hyper-awareness of your self-created constructive and destructive thought patterns. Life manifests in patterns, and how it manifests in your reality presents you with the mirror codes you have created. Accepting that you must harness and add mass times acceleration to your thinking patterns by engaging in a system that feeds you consistent high-frequency thinking patterns is paramount. Engage the suggested systems of support. Since your mental awareness of life adds energy to it, your subjective interpretations of your life as you decide to interpret what happens to you will also add either negative or positive energy. Become aware of the laws of quantum mechanics, for they teach you the behavior of energy. Nikola Tesla said that if you desire to find the secrets of the universe, you must learn to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. The energy behavior at a quantum scale forces you to accept the implications of how you are being effective and how your reality is being affected. More data from experience will give you integrated thinking patterns as you observe patterns emerge, since laws are universal. Accepting that observational consciousness adds energy to everything in your environment teaches you that you are entangled with it. Quantum entanglement will allow you to observe how our collective consciousness manifests subconscious decisions, reaching critical mass simultaneously. Your brain is a transmitter and receiver of frequencies, and most likely, this awareness is why Nikola Tesla was forced to accept that, quote-unquote, everyone is an engine geared into the wheelwork of the universe. Though seemingly affected only by its immediate surroundings, the sphere of external influence extends to infinite distance. Yes, accept that your energy vibrates through all space and time, and that observation solidifies your experience. Enough repeated observations will cement your experience inexorably. The laws of magnetic attraction and force will do this effectively for you. But it is your thoughts that will either break you or make you. Accept quantum tunneling to broadcast yourself across mass obstacles through unrelenting perseverance. Use quantum superposition to discern that your microscopic awareness, in contrast to infinite intelligence, allows you to accept that the trajectory of your vision is defined in an instant, not by your limited perception. Surrender to God as this force decides the best, shortest route to your desired destination. The forces of the universe will define your hero's journey, and you are but to accept the milestones of achievement. Follow through as they are being presented to you progressively. Learn to use your mind and connect to infinite intelligence. Why fret and live in confusion, attempting to figure out how to make your dreams come true within the context of your limited consciousness? Accept the definitions of the God particle as the defining universal principles that define this infinite intelligence. Accept that in God's omnipotence, omnipresence, and omniscience, infinite intelligence is more than qualified to teach and train you to become the best version of yourself. Allow it to guide you and help define your desired experience for life, since it knows you more than you know yourself. Does it not make sense why the world is in its current state? Engage the mentorship system to raise your atomic structure's vibrations. Ask God to guide you to the best mentors and books to read and support your progressive realization of your highest visions. Do the same with audiobooks and podcasts. Do the same by creating masterminds with like-minded individuals going in the same direction as you. Entangle your energy with high-frequency events and networking with similar patterns of thinking that encourage higher forms of vibrational thinking. Accept that success is always a mindset and never an external cause. Finally, use the principles that make the mentorship system work for you on Hyperdrive by acknowledging that you create all reality experience in your life. That all your negative experiences can serve you for the universe is showing you unresolved parts of yourself for lack of critical thinking. Learn to use prayer, the consistent intention of transmitting a frequency and command, and demand that this knowledge and life success principles become fully integrated into your mind and being. Keep on asking and it will be given you. Keep on seeking this knowledge and you will find it. Keep knocking at the door of infinite intelligence for the desired wisdom to act successfully and progressively in fulfilling your highest visions of self. Read and reread this book and recommended references on this book. I encourage you to follow me on all social media platforms to expose yourself to this life-changing material. There, I continue to drop integrated thoughts that I have accepted as coming from integrated thinking and research on success philosophy, spirituality, and scientific research. I have also accepted that these thoughts, written in all my books, were a response to my ability to access infinite intelligence. While I accept that my ability is limited, I encourage you to use discernment as you read my books, for I still believe we all have perception filters. Since this is the case, no one has a monopoly over knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I encourage you to observe all data with extreme skepticism and experimental value. Test everything that I describe here and in my other books. Broker similar knowledge of people talking about the same things or speaking against these concepts and decide for yourself. You have the moral obligation to come to your own educated conclusions. Your life depends on it. The life of your loved ones rely on your honest, integrated thinking and having a knowledge bank that teaches you what works and what does not work to create a life of prosperity and success. Thank you so much for listening. If you found this book to be helpful, please provide a verified review on Amazon and tell others about it. This helps it find its way to those who need it. Thank you.